Welcome to the Coffee Talk with Salty Vixen dive into deep thoughts.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. So yesterday, my ex-husband calls me about 7 o'clock last night and is telling me that he had a big meeting. He's a techie person. He does coding. He's been doing it for years. He has a high-up job. And he said that they are laying off people. And as you probably know, things have changed since the pandemic. Working from home jobs are really not a big thing like they used to be. I mean, like for things like tech. And that was what the issue was. So his buddy, who he's known for years, just got a contracted job. So for about 3 months, and then he's got to find a new job. My ex had the choice between a contracted job and a with a company, but you have to go in 3 times a week. And the problem with the company, because it's downtown Atlanta, that the traffic is so bad getting there, and getting there on time is not easy. Although he leaves early anyway, but you never know because Atlanta traffic is like a joke. And so they have a rule, like if you're late 3 times, regardless of situation. So it doesn't matter if there's an accident on the road or you're stuck behind traffic you can't do anything about, or bad weather, you get written up. And I asked him, I said, it's a lot of like, I imagine people in the tech world, the 20-something-year-olds that got long hair with up in a ponytail, drinking their matcha lattes, and I don't know, just like the joke of young people today. He's like, yeah, it's pretty much how it is. And he said that nobody is safe in the tech world anymore. And it's sad to hear that. And I was talking about this with my daughter this morning. And I said, when you go to college next year, please don't go into tech. And she's like, I'm not planning on it. There's no work for that when I graduate college for what she wants to do. She wants to go and become a doctor, which I'm excited for. Well, so far. It may change, but I'm proud of her. And so anyway, and it got me thinking more about my little company and how I started from trauma in the past, how I started from my divorce, how I started from being a full-time single mom, and I had to get a job where I could work from home. And I remember I have a college degree. I worked politics. I remember applying left and right to places, and no one was hiring me because I had so many unpaid internships. I'm like, well, I have experience. Experience is cool, right? And me being a survivor and being raised by my grandparents, I've learned, hey, shit happens. Going is tough. Don't cry about it. You could have moments, but you've got to be strong and make your own job, make your own life happen. And that's what I did. I created Salty Vixen Stories. Basically, it was started out, honestly, as erotica to compensate from loneliness, from past trauma, made extra money, and I made a little money, and then it began to grow from when I made like $20 a month to $1,200 to $2,000 a month. And I'm like, well, shit, I'm doing something right. And I've said in past vlogs, erotica was never like a full-time job. It never was supposed to go as long as I have. But because of life, yes, I've continued and perfected it. About 2 years ago, I founded Salty Vixen Stories, and it was going to be a catch-all. And if you probably go on there, I have cooking guides. I've been focusing a little bit on, like flowers and, different types of flour and how to properly store it and just random things. I just did an opinion piece in addition to the erotic stories. And my website is like, I call old school meets modern twist. So I use my face with an app that generates the pictures I want, because that's my branding. This is how I work out things. I love romance. This is my thing. Anyway, so with that said, I put into a lot of hours. I work a lot. I'm right now staying in my bed because it's comfortable for my back. And I'm doing what I can to survive. My daughter, who was 17 a few weeks ago, was upset with me because she wanted a whole new wardrobe of clothes, like spend about $400. I said, honey, my budget doesn't say I can do it right now. We have bills to pay, and what's left over, I have to put away. She's like, Mom, get a job. You don't have one. I said, I do have a job. I'm doing what I can to survive. I can't work 9 to 5 job in an office. I wish I could. But see, I have you kids full time. I just schlepp you back and forth to and from school and sports. My daughter doesn't have her permit yet. She doesn't want to drive right now, which is frustrating because I wish she would drive. And even today, she has percussion ensemble practice, and she's like, can you pick me up today from school? It was canceled. See, if I worked a 9-to-5 job, I wouldn't be able to do all that. So I'm running around like with a chicken with his head cut off, being a full-time mom, creating this kick-ass awesome job company that I can't wait to hire people. That's my next goal as I continue to expand. Anyway, these are my 2 thoughts of the day, my mental health deep thought. And anyways, what I want to say is don't stress out when going gets tough. Yeah, there's people not going to like everything you do. Yes, you're going to get, Well, when you're a public figure, every time you have a website or whatever, yes, you're a public figure and people are going to search you up. And yes, people are going to mock you behind your back. Who cares? And that's been a struggle for me this past year. As you know, I had to deal with my own personal cyberbully, and it's taken me a long time to realize that they can't do anything because I have to become my own person. And at the end of the day, leave me alone, like live your life, l'chaim, to life. I say that a lot, but I know it's a drink to toasting, but it's such a good phrase in Hebrew, l'chaim. All right, anyway, so be you, do you, and shine. Have a beautiful day. Bye.